Welcome to this compilation of historical images that I have lovingly restored and colored. Dorothy Counts, 15, is taunted and harassed by white students as she makes her way from Harding High School in Charlotte, North Carolina. 1957. Kangaroo hits a photographer for trying to photograph him. 1967, England. Nurses showing a set of newly born triplets to a surprised father in a New York City hospital. 1946. A group of people pose for a photo whilst wearing face masks during the second wave of the Spanish flu in California. 1918. Protester at gay rights demonstration in 1970. A man playing a guitar promotes the film Johnny Guitar on the sidewalks of Times Square in the spring of 1954. Pele teaching President Gerald Ford how to juggle a football. 1975. This is 8-year-old Samuel Reshevsky defeating several chess masters at once in France. 1920. Shoe shiners taking a lunch break, New York City, 1947. A beauty measuring device to analyze facial flaws, 1930s. The iconic bubble car that is considered the world's first microcar, 1950s. Motorcar enthusiasts in fancy dress at the Liverpool Motor Show. 1907. Motel manager pouring acid in the water when black people swam in his pool. 1964. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. gives a young protester a pat on the back as a group of youngsters started to picket St. Augustine, Florida, on June 10, 1964. The Black Cat audition in Hollywood, 1961. Dr. Louis Albert Sayre observes the change in the curvature of the spine as a patient self-suspends herself prior to being wrapped in a plaster of Paris bandage as part of her scoliosis treatment circa 1900. Post Office Department Inspector D.F. Angier, left, and Dr. L.F. Kepler, formerly of the Food and Drug Administration, try out a stretching device which claimed to increase height by 2 to 6 inches, 1931. The new hip massage machine from the United States, circa 1928. The ambulance men are members of the Viennese Voluntary Rescue Society founded in 1881. A chest X-ray in progress at Dr. Maxime Menard's radiology department at the Cochin Hospital in Paris, circa 1914. Menard would later lose his finger to side effects from operating the X-ray machine. A woman inside an electric bath at the Light Care Institute. 1900s. Renkensteed, designed to hold children as they sit for chest X-rays, 1957. Winston Churchill's personal pressure chamber, created to enable him to make high-altitude flights safely. 1947. A portable respirator, or iron lung, designed to enable patients to recuperate at home. 1955. Bethesda was the last sanctioned public hanging in the U.S. 1936. A police officer issuing a woman a ticket for wearing a bikini on an Italian beach, 1957. A policeman measuring the swimming costumes of women on the beach in the 1920s. Two bathers being escorted off the beach by a policewoman. Chicago, 1922. Two bathers being escorted off the beach by a policewoman. Chicago, 1922. In Chicago, a woman is being arrested for defying a Chicago edict banning abbreviated bathing suits on beaches. 1922.